I mean, is Cooper Rush worth 2.5 points? I would hope Quinn Ewers put up a decent stat line against Arizona State. If he didn't, we have a real problem.
You can say the same thing about Creighton. Okay, they have the one good game against Kansas at home.
When Toast talks about the kicking market, it's like some earth is flat shit. Andy, true or false, this is going to be a dog walking.
Dog walking. This is my dog walking of the day. I think it's going to be very ugly. Dog walking. I think this is going to be ugly.
Hey, get the sauce. Greetings, everybody. Happy Monday morning. Hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. Hope you won some NFL bets today. I had a winning day. 49ers made it better. Got really lucky. There was a couple bets that I was considering placing that I didn't end up placing that ended up losing. So the gambling gods were on my side. So yeah, fun weekend. Trevor, did you happen to see the Milwaukee Gazette today?
Did not pick it up on my way home.
Sorry to hear that. Here, I'll put it up on the screen so you can get a gander at it.
At least we made the playoffs.
Okay. So hey, I was beginning to think he was going to come out here and somehow deny that the Brewers are eliminated or find some way.
Well, everyone's whatever Ohtani, and the dude's a scumbag gambling juice head. I mean, it's proven. You don't know a couple $100,000 million is left your bank account. Oh, whoopsies! Had no fucking get out of here. He knew what was happening. He was betting this, and MLB couldn't have him getting suspended. So they make the interpreter take the hit. Absolutely disgusting. He should have never been playing in this series or this season. He should have been banned forever. So congratulations, Dodgers, on spending all the money in the world to beat us. And our offense didn't show up. Had our offense showed up, we'd be in game 6 or 7 too. But
had you scored more runs?
Had we scored 3 runs, at least the beginning of the series, there was a good chance it was 2-2 at least.
Hold on, let's watch this video real quick.
Yes, the Brewers lost.
There was a lot of tequila shots.
One for the fraudsters overspending and paying billions.
I was laying in bed.
Look through text, we had the rest. It was a bunch of bullshit. The fraudsters. The Brewers are the best team in the playoffs. Our offense didn't show up, and you know what? We lost 2 out of the 4 games by 1 run.
It's tough. I had to go watch that game in public.
We'll see you next year in the skull.
The deal with all that on top of that, it was just it was a rough night. A lot of tequila. I even switched up the beer I drank. I went to Miller Lite in honor of Miller Park, trying to spark some
in honor of Miller
good
Park.
Juju, some good juju, and I had to switch after the first inning. So it was a tough night, to say the least.
He goes, I switched to Miller Lite in honor of Miller Park.
Try to get some juices, some good vibes going for the boys.
All right, we got a game 7. Seattle, Toronto. These guys have completely jumped ship. They're bailing on the Mariners. So go ahead, TV Jones. You said before we went live, you already have a Blue Jays ticket, and then you said, and I quote, "I might bet it big." You said those exact words.
That was true.
I said I might go heavy, but same thing. I'm just checking your journalistic integrity there. I mean, I bet Toronto minus 117. I put 2 units on it. Seattle, yes, they won the first 2 games and they went home, and they only managed to barely scrape by, or one game 7 in great fashion, and then comes back to Toronto. But Toronto, after blowing those first 2 games at home, managed to pick themselves off the mat and get some wins in Seattle, win 2 out of the 3. It was huge. Now you come back, you dominate game 7, and you got Shane Bieber's going. I heard he's going to be starting tomorrow, and so Seattle versus him, they have a 37% strikeout rate, 36% whiff rate, a 209 expected batting average, and a 306 expected slug. The Blue Jays tattoo George Kirby. They've got a 310 batting average and a 535 slug, 15% strikeout rate, 3 homers, 7 doubles, and their expected numbers are higher than what they are, and they have 76 plate appearances. So a decent sample size here, and Toronto was able to keep their bullpen, relatively fresh compared to Seattle tonight. And I know Brian Woo's going to be available tomorrow, but Toronto's bats are cooking. They're at home. They have all the energy, all the momentum. I took them tomorrow to get it done. Seattle had their chance to go home and get it done, and they struggled to do that. and needed a 5-run 8th inning to keep this going, to have the lead coming back to Toronto. So I think Toronto gets it done tomorrow. I bet them minus 120 or 17 for 2 units. I went decently big. I'm debating a little more.
Other than the fact that this game's in Toronto, what aspect of this game is advantageous for Toronto?
The lineup, their bullpen's more fresh.
Mariners lineup is better.
Better starter going out.
Mariners lineup is better.
No.
Yes, it is.
Andres Jimenez is hitting home runs on that 9 hole. Like, Toronto's getting runs in production.
Just because
up
weird
and
shit
down
happens doesn't mean it's sustainable.
Jorge Polanco.
Sustainable. I think that you could make that case for Seattle a little bit easier. I mean, what
Seattle
they were
has
doing
more proven names in it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish that thought because it's a really good one. What they did the last month of the season probably really wasn't sustainable through the playoffs.
Yes,
that's
it was
probably
because
a
they had
better
new
argument
players.
than what Toronto has done the whole year
with Bichette.
They've been good without him. Really good.
Again, you don't want to play this game, but check the game logs and who's scoring runs in the postseason and who's not.
They're in Game 7.
Right.
So clearly Seattle scored some runs as well.
Or Seattle didn't score and they've had really good pitching. But we're talking about offense right now.
All right, so you're on the Blue Jays too. I know Spoon will take Seattle with me. But go ahead, Toast.
I'm actually curious what Spoon has to say. But yeah, I'm on Toronto as well. I agree with Sauce that I think that you give the edge to our Seattle as far as pitching is concerned. Toronto did use a couple guys tonight out of their bullpen. Not that they're going to be unavailable or anything of that nature coming tomorrow or for tomorrow or whatever, like guys like Hoffman and stuff like that. But I just think that this offense, they had one bad day in Seattle. And I just don't know how you slow down these guys. I mean, Ernie Clement, again, continues to just absolutely rake at the bottom of that lineup. Where Seattle hasn't been scoring runs. So I know that Sauce made that argument, but the fact of the matter is they're not scoring runs. They weren't scoring runs versus Detroit. They had 2 really big games in Toronto in this building in this series, and that's pretty much everything.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
They had a series against Detroit. The 2 ballparks are the 2 biggest pitcher ballparks in baseball.
Okay.
Toronto was playing the Yankees in Yankee Stadium with the roof open.
And there is no roof on. Regardless, they're still putting up 10 runs a game. I mean, I'm exaggerating on the 10 runs part, but it's not even close. Like, it's not even close.
I think the runs scored in this series is pretty much even.
They've all gone over except for game 1.
Yeah, but Seattle has scored some runs too.
Yeah.
I mean, I will give you that.
On Saturday.
Like, I was on Seattle today. I mean, I finally got something wrong in this series. This series has been really good to me, but I thought Seattle had a significant starting pitching advantage with Logan Gilbert. And I truly, in my head, what I thought was they're rather going to carry that momentum from Seattle, and they're going to have their ace, and he's going to pitch well, and they're going to go to the World Series, or he's going to get the rookie's going to pitch well, and now Toronto has a veteran and everybody behind him. I think, and I don't think that again, I've said this a couple of times too. I don't think that you can look at this game and think, oh, what's the plan? Oh, this guy's going to go, then this guy's going to go. I think it's just all going to depend on what the matchups and what the score of the game is. So, and not to mention home runs play a big part. And I trust the Blue Jays bats to hit homers more than Seattle does. So if it comes down to that, I think I have an advantage there. So I'll let Spoon go. I have a couple props I'll share, but I'm actually really curious to hear what Spoon has to say.
Come on, Spoon, let's do it.
You get Kirby, you get Wu and Munoz all combined together at plus 105 for Seattle. That seems ridiculous. I got to be on that. That's not a fair price at all. Toronto at home, I get it. You guys broke it home. This is Seattle or nothing. Bieber hasn't shown throughout the course of the season he can come out here and give us anything more than 4 innings. So you're going to rely on this Toronto bullpen for quite a bit. We get down to the core of these lineups, 1 through 9. Seattle's lineup is a better lineup. Toronto might have a couple better hitters, the bottom 3 of this order or so, but I won't lose that argument. Seattle has the better lineup right now. When we're talking about pitching right now, we can put Kirby and Wu, 2 of the best starting pitchers throughout the course of the season out there for the majority of the innings. Munoz, he comes out there fresh. I think this is a great spot for Seattle to get a win. Toronto had a great season. Great to see it. Eventually they get to World Series, not tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree completely. I think Seattle's got the pitching advantage. I think Seattle's got the lineup advantage. I don't see where the edge is for Toronto. Seattle's winning this. I'm betting it too. George
Kirby's been rough on the road all year.
Yeah, the lineup advantage is just wild to me.
What are you talking about?
Eugenio Suarez has done nothing besides in one game. Randy Arozarena has done.
Hold
nothing.
on.
Please, let's go.
So now BA. We're talking about the last 2 weeks. So we're saying Ernie Clement is better than Suarez because of the last.
Right now, yes.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, but if you said that 3 weeks ago,
Who cares? We're in the
talking now.
That's not how this works, dude. You can't just
not in the regular.
Yeah, it is.
Season.
What have you done for me lately, business?
All right.
What? He's just gonna randomly show up one night?
Yes, absolutely. Right now,
he showed up on Friday.
The fact is, we are saying Ernie Clement is better than Suarez. But if this game happens and Suarez hits a home run, people will be like, okay, that was a really silly take. It's very temporary. It's temporary ass shit.
He came into Friday batting 167 in
a
the
whole bunch of home runs. He did jack shit in Seattle. He hit a 228 average. Ernie Clement hit like 280. Like, I don't even think that's a question. Like, I don't even think all those meaningless home runs in Arizona. I mean, who cares? And I love Gino, but I mean, if you're telling me right now that if you're starting a franchise, you take Gino over Ernie Clement, I think you're out of your freaking mind. Absolutely insane.
What? I think 2 months ago, if that was said, you'd be like, no.
He was 2 months ago. He was hitting almost 300. Like, that's not. This isn't. Ernie Clement hasn't been good for a week and a half just because you found out who he was. He's been good all year long.
He's been good in the second half of the year. All right, what are your props, yo?
Ernie Clement over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Yet again,
I'm taking his under.
Yet again, they give it to us for plus money. He hit again today. Again tomorrow. Nathaniel Lukes, another guy who's been very, very consistent in this series, always getting hits, always getting on base, scoring runs. Nathan Lukes over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and then obviously continue to bet Vlad hits, runs, and RBIs as well. So, and then I parlayed Lukes and Clement hit parlay.
I'm taking a Suarez home run right now.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not joking. I'm taking a Suarez home run. You guys, here we go. Plus 390. Oh, he's the fourth shortest odds to hit home run because he sucks.
Just because he got name brand.
I don't think that he sucks. I just think that if you're going to pick a player, you're going to take Gino. Gino's been in the league for a long, long time.
I'm in on Suarez home run plus 390. Spoon, pick a player to hit home run.
Cal Raleigh.
Good pick. What about you, Trevor?
Give me. You know what? I'm going to do it. Vladdy. Tough pick. Or the big man, Mr. Kirk.
Or the big man, Mr. Kirk. Everyone.
If I got one more thing. If people like trends dating back to 2017, Game 7s have gone under 7 to 10 times.
I was actually leaning towards the under as well, but this series just seems to be going over every single time. So I have a video.
They're getting bases loaded every game, and somebody's doing something with it. You got to imagine it's gonna be like the shortest of leashes on absolutely everybody tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
to get out of trouble. So
what time is this game? 8 o'clock. All right.
7 Central.
I have a video up where I go through the 2 Monday Night Football games. If you want to check that out, everyone enjoy your night. Make sure you bet responsibly. Talk to you all. So when does the World Series start?
Friday.
All right. So we won't be doing a midnight show tomorrow night then. But we'll do a midnight show Wednesday, but it'll just be football. And then actually we can talk some NBA maybe. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. When does NBA start? Thursday?
College basketball's pretty close. We're getting close.
We can do a couple previews too of college basketball. I'll talk to Trevor.
Shit, NBA starts Tuesday. All right, so I'll do a midnight show. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know what's going on. I'll do a midnight show. We'll talk about the 2 NBA games tomorrow night. All right, cool. Everyone, have a good night.